guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tori.
It's your boy Travis.
I'm gonna start saying that. It's so funny, you always go, it's your boy Travis. I'm gonna say, it's your girl Tori.
You should.
Okay, so, well, I will say I am not really loving this weather because it looks like it's about to pour down any second now, which it could actually start raining while we're filming. But we're getting ready to take Winter to her appointment. Finally taking her to her appointment. We've had so many reschedules, and not to do with us, but the doctor, maybe he had an emergency or something happened.
Well, one of them was due to me because I overbooked myself, so I'll take the heat on one of them.
Winter, who's our 5-year-old, she's back there. She has just kind of like a mild case of microtia, and I'll try to put the definition of what that is. You know, you guys are probably tired of us talking about this because we've been talking about this for 5 years now. But today is the day of the appointment where we're going to go to the cranial facial reconstruction office, doctor's office. I guess that's what you call their clinic, or no, not clinic. What's it called? Their office. Anyway, I can't even think of it right now.
We're actually going to the hospital.
You know how you go to someone's dentistry? What do you call it when it's like
Practice?
Yeah, anyway, you guys get what I'm... Doctor hospital. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's the section of the place we're going, basically the hospital. That's where they do, you know, the reconstruction type plastic surgery type stuff, because Winter doesn't necessarily have a hearing problem. She can hear just fine in both of her ears. However, and I'll post a picture, one of her ears...
Oh, she can hear,
She has selective hearing, okay? Because sometimes she hears, but she doesn't listen, you see? But anyway, she's all laughing back there. Anyway, so there's just like some issues with her ear, just kind of the way they look, cosmetic, I should say. So they're not anything that's gonna like keep her from hearing or anything like that. She hears just fine. It's just something we want to get to. We basically want to get ahead of this issue before she gets older, just to make sure that, because she, by the way, just to let you guys know, she actually starts we call it big girl school, but she starts kindergarten. Oh my god, I'm so excited. She starts kindergarten in this fall, and so we're gonna send her to public school. We have decided to send her to public school. She's been going to private school for the past, I don't know, whatever time frame, 5 years. And so you know, sometimes kids can be harsh when you get into a bigger environment, because our class will be bigger, everything else will be bigger, and who knows what the kids will be like. Hopefully they're nice kids, but I mean, we know her ears look a little different than most ears, and so we just want to make sure we take care of this problem now before she gets older and could potentially get made fun of. I'm not saying that she will. Well, I told you guys about the story when we were at the park, and Winter was like 3. She was like 3 years old, and there was a girl who was also swinging next to Winter, and she didn't even whisper. I was like, whisper to her mom. She said it very loudly. She goes, "What's wrong with her ears?" to her mom, and the mom, of course, was very embarrassed. She was like, "Hey, don't say that, honey. Like, it's fine. Nothing's wrong with her ears." But I knew then, at that moment, that like, okay. Anyway, so we're heading over to the doctor. This is our first time that we're going to listen to what he has to say, because we talked to other people, like her actual main physician that she or pediatrician that she's been going to, and so she actually gave us a referral to see these people and see what they think, and we haven't 100% decided on anything. This is just the first step in us seeing if we want to do it. So guys, I've been drinking this. Comment down below if y'all have ever had this. This is so good. As you guys know, I have basically replaced, not completely, but I don't, okay, there's this energy drink that I used to be addicted to. I have to say this because I'm very proud of myself. Accelerator. That's the name of the energy drink that I used to be super addicted to. Well guys, haven't had it, and I stopped counting. That's how long it's been. I don't even count anymore, by the way, babe. Because you know how you can count to keep yourself like, oh, I've been 20 days without this, or I've been a week without this. I don't even count anymore because
that's when you know you just
I'm completely done with it. So I just find like little caffeine alternatives. And so I've got this green tea with honey and ginseng. Comment down below if you ever had this. I'll kind of show you guys what it looks like. It is super, super good. Do you want to taste some?
I got gum in my mouth. So
oh yeah, because it'll be weird.
Yes, I'm not gonna get like the real taste.
It's got prebiotic benefits. So it's got a 6-gram gut health plant fiber, and it's got 3 grams of sugar. That's it. So 3 grams of sugar for tea is not bad. It tastes really good, and I know you guys are probably wondering, like, why are you using a straw? Because I use a straw for everything. Somebody did ask that before in the comments. They're like, why does Tori drink everything with a straw? I don't want to stain my teeth. I have this real weird thing, like this phobia of just like staining my teeth.
There's a lot going on up there in her brain.
In a good way.
In a good way, absolutely. I'm not saying a bad way.
What are you trying to say? There's a lot going on.
I'm saying there's a lot processing at every moment, every second.
Well, because I get like a lot of comments asking me why I do certain things, so I'm trying to like set the record straight.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing, absolutely.
Well,
and your teeth do look great, by the way.
Do they?
They do, yeah.
I mean, I try to.
Not so much.
What?
I said my teeth, not so much.
Your teeth are amazing. I tell Travis, literally, I was joking, but I'm not joking, sort of. But I was like, the reason why I married you is because you have nice teeth. One of the reasons, guys, because somebody will run with that. Take that and run with it. I always I'm obsessed with teeth in general, which is why I've spent so much on my teeth. But in general, the first thing I notice about someone, now I know it's very shallow, is their teeth. That's the first thing I notice about people. I don't know what it is. That's just how I don't know. I just love nice teeth, and I think you have great teeth.
That's like your obsession with like teeth. So that's where your brain goes. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that's kind of like.
Well, what was your first attraction to me? Because before I knew you, I saw your teeth, and I was like, "Oh, he has nice teeth." That's the first thing I noticed about you.
Well, if you don't remember, I actually had to get you to show me your teeth, because like you always smile like this.
Wait, what?
Remember?
Wait. I smell like what?
Yeah, and I said, send me a picture of your teeth, and you sent me a picture of your teeth, and I said, you got great teeth.
Wait. I do remember you asked me for a picture of my teeth.
Yeah, because
why did you ask me for? That was weird. That's like somebody asking somebody for a picture of their feet.
Because all your pictures you put online were like this. And I'm like, can I just see like a smile of you? Like, let me see your teeth. I get it. You sexy, and I get it that you know what I mean? Like,
why was teeth important to you? Why? Let's say my teeth were all knocked out. You still like me?
Sexy? No.
Oh, okay. So teeth make or break you too. Got it.
Duh. I mean, if I smiled, I was like, no offense to anybody, like I'm missing a tooth here and I'm missing a tooth here.
Oh my goodness.
You probably would have been like, well, bro, you got to get that fixed, right? And so here's the thing. Once you're together, you're like, okay, cool, right? Whatever, we can work through this. But like, I mean, I'm not even gonna get to anywhere because I don't want to even offend anybody, because that's not my intention and that's not my thought. So teeth are not important to me, but at the same time, it's like it'd be great to have some. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know where I was going with this, to be fairly honest. But
we don't know either. We just started talking about teeth.
Oh, because I was drinking this with a straw, and people say, Tori, you drink everything with a straw, but that's why I don't want to stain my teeth. And I've been doing a pretty good job.
Where is all this traffic coming from? See this line of traffic? It's 10 o'clock.
I don't know. That's why you don't live in Austin, Texas, guys.
It's something blocked out.
I was telling Travis that I want to go to New Jersey, and for my birthday, particularly Atlantic City. I've never been to Atlantic City. Talk me out of it, guys. Just kidding.
Or talk us into it.
What do y'all think about going to Atlantic City? Have y'all been there? There's like a boardwalk or whatever it's called. I got something in my eye, I think. It's called the boardwalk. I think it's called boardwalk. I could be totally wrong. But comment down below, am I right on that? Have y'all been there? Do y'all like it? I know there's casinos there and some other stuff, and I kind of want to do that for my birthday. But yeah, what's the big deal about New Jersey? Is it a good place to go or don't go? Particularly Atlantic City. Let me know. Have y'all been? Is it fun?
Okay, guys, so we're in the room right now. Winner, you are too excited to be getting surgery right now.
I'm not.
I'm just kidding.
She's not
surgery.
I'm not.
They just came in. They did the blood pressure and they checked her. I guess her heart rate.
Yeah.
Heartbeat. All that I think checked out good. She didn't say nothing, so we're good there. Let me show you her ears real quick. Let me show them ears. So there's one ear, as you can see. Not too shabby. It looks pretty good. Let's show them the other one. And
oh yeah, that's what we meant to show them. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you guys. Well, I know, but I'm gonna show them what the deal is. So this one is a little bit more curved in.
So they want to basically boink, put it out like that. That's all they can do.
So boink. Does that hurt?
No.
But if you look at her ears look perfectly fine.
Oh, she's a stellar beauty.
She looks beautiful.
Hey, look. Don't look at my nails, guys. Look, I just noticed that. Look.
Speaking of, let's not.
I have paint on my nails.
Speaking of face, you need to get those fixed. I need to get you to the. Yeah, I need to get us to the nail salon for real. For real.
Yeah, I know. Do you care if I wear nails or not? You don't.
I don't care. No.
You know?
Because baby, your beauty ain't in the nails, sexy. It's in your heart.
I thought it was in my teeth.
No, that's what you think. It's in your heart.
I know where your beauty is, but I'm not gonna say. This is a child-related.
My beauty is in my back because it hurts all the time because I'm old.
You're not old. You're like 32 years old. Whatever. Comment down below how old you guys think Travis looks.
I'm like 32 years past my prime. That's
past your prime.
I'm just kidding, sir. I'm in my prime right now.
You're in your prime right now. You're gonna be in your prime in the next 20 years. Then after that, we'll have to come back and reevaluate.
and then I'll be on the cane like, oh, my back hurts.
Oh, whatever. I'm gonna have to secretly record. A lot of these people do not like you recording them, and so I have to find I want you guys to be along for this ride. So I'm gonna have to find a way to hide the camera.
Can we take a look at your ears? All right. So there's lots of, the ear development's kind of interesting, in utero. It's happening along with the face and everything else. And it starts off as 6 little mounds of tissue that have to all fuse together and to make the ear. It's pretty like a miracle that the ears form the way they do.
Yeah.
But then you can also see on the other side, why ears don't form. And there's a whole variety of ways that they form differently.
Okay.
Some kids are born with literally nothing there. So Winter's is more advanced, it's more developed out. Mm-hmm. Okay. So there's more components there. It has a little bit of shaping. The ear canal's there, the hearing's good, and all that. Okay. So it's not as much of a difference. So I guess in this case, it's sort of what we have to define, what we want our goals to be, because I think there's a couple, options. There's probably 3 options. I mean, you can do nothing, is one option. 2 would be take what we have and modify to some small, modest extent to make it a little bit more enhanced. Okay. And then the 3rd option is to go for a bigger difference, to where we're more or less kind of rebuilding a lot of the ear. If you were wanting to do something, it's not going to be a huge difference, but we could do some shaping stuff where we release a little bit here and pull this up a little bit and maybe put some stitches in, relax the cartilage back so it's kind of folded back a little bit. And that would be the similar strategy here. I mean, they're a little different.
Oh, so both of the ears you think need...
Both of them...
Could you kind of see this
one?
Okay. Yeah, both of them actually have some difference to it.
True.
I mean, in terms of completeness sake.
Good. Okay, Winter, I'm having you turn your body this way, okay? 2, 3. Good.
All right, guys, so we are heading back to the car. It's kind of sprinkling right now. You did not get a surgery today, Winter. Yeah. She thought she was getting a surgery today. You were never getting a surgery, Winter. Okay, we
assured her she wasn't getting a surgery.
Not today, but we're gonna let you guys know our decision here in a minute. Once we get to the car, we'll let you know what we pretty much told them we're gonna do. All right, guys. So it is the next day. Travis is actually at work right now. He's finishing up, but I said, you know what, I'll just go ahead and update you guys on our decision. As you guys know, we had a lot of thinking to do, and it's kind of good that we did wait a day to give you the update, which I'm giving to you right now, because we had a lot of time, to think about what we wanted to do. And we decided that we're going to actually go forward with the surgery. We're going to do option number 2. And then there's option number 3, which was something that we're just like, oh, I don't know about that, because he's going to basically insert this plastic type, white plastic thing. I don't know if I filmed it or not in there. If I did, then you guys will see. And it basically stays in her ear for the rest of her life. And it's kind of a soft / hard material. And that was our only concern, was that would be inserted into her ear for the rest of her life. And it basically keeps the ear open, and however he does the surgery and basically alters it, it would stay that way. And so this plastic piece basically holds it in place forever, essentially. And that was kind of it was alarming because of what he suggested. He said that that's what he would go with because it gives you pretty much 100% on the results of changing the ear to look normal. However, she, as you guys know, she's about to start school in the fall. Big girl school is what I call it. She's starting kindergarten, and I'm like, man, that may not work, because she would have to wear a cup over her ear for like 6 months or something like that. I don't know if it's 6 months or 6 weeks. I can't remember. It was either 6 months or 6 weeks or 3 months. I don't even remember what it'll be, because we weren't even considering it. That's why I don't remember. But anyway, I'm like, she can't wear a cup over her ear. You know, like, that's not gonna work. So I think it's 6 weeks. I think she has to wear a cup over her ear. And I'm like, I don't want her doing that at school, having a cup over here. So, and not to mention, it's the recovery process is much longer. And, you know, with the option number 2 surgery, she would go home the same day, I think, or maybe the next day or something like that. Which is, you know, what we're thinking, because her ear will still get a change. It may not be a drastic change, but it won't look like it looks now. And so we'll take anything at this point, because we don't want her to, you know, get made fun of, or people laugh at her or whatever, because like I told you, you know, kids are already not making fun of her, but they're noticing it. And so you know, we just want to make sure we make sure that she's protected in that realm. And plus, you know, they have gifted hands, doctors. They can make miracles happen, and that's great. And we do trust doctors to, you know, and this particular one is really good. We've seen his work. He's done a ton of these surgeries. He's done surgeries on people with no ear at all, just a little thing there, and he's turned it around, and it looks really good. And so we know he can do a good job on it. So we rather just not skip all the way into the dire surgery, which is, you know, ridiculous. We just want to skip to option number 2, which will allow him to still make it work, but it won't be inserting a plastic thing into her ear forever. Because we were also thinking, like, what happens if she lays down and all these things, like, will she feel it? And you know, we just don't even want to find that out. But he did say that if we go with option number 2 and it doesn't yield the results that we want, we can always go to option 3 if that doesn't work. But we want to try that first and see. Comment down below, have y'all ever been in this situation? Do y'all have any kids or know any kids who've had microtia? Basically, there's a scale to 1 to 4 when it comes to number 4 being people with almost no ear at all. That's number 4. Winter is a 2, he said. So she's right in that place where it's definitely noticeable, but it's not the worst. So that's good. So pray for us, guys, that we're making a good decision. We call the scheduler, or she should call us, I think. And we're going to set a date. And that will be that. So just pray for us, and hopefully we're making the right decision.